The 2018 draft class featured many great players with Luka Doncic, Jaren Jackson Jr., Trae Young, and DeAndre Ayton. But what if these players ended up on different teams? Instead of drafting DeAndre Ayton, what if the Phoenix Suns decided to draft Luka Doncic?
Yo, what's going on, guys? It's KG Presents back at with another video, and today I'm here on NBA 2K23 to see what would happen and change in league history if Luka Doncic was drafted first by the Phoenix Suns in the 2018 draft. For the simulation, I had to make a few changes if the Suns drafted Luka Doncic first. The Kings draft DeAndre Ayton second in the draft. Marvin Bagley is picked third in the draft by the Atlanta Hawks. Jaren Jackson Jr. remains on the Grizzlies. Trae Young is drafted to the Dallas Mavericks in the simulation. With Luka Doncic being on Suns, it sets up a completely different future for them. Now, instead, they're looking for a center in the future, as Richaun Holmes obviously isn't going to cut it. They still have Devin Booker on the roster, who obviously is going to blossom into a star. TJ Warren isn't the best player, and he'll most likely be traded. They do have Mikal Bridges coming off the bench, and he will obviously blossom into a star as well. So let's see what 2K thinks is going to happen and what happens with the Luka Doncic Phoenix Suns. After year one, Russell Westbrook is the MVP. A great year for him. Luka Doncic ends up winning Rookie of the Year, just like in real life. He averaged 18 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists for the Phoenix Suns this season. Booker led the way for the Suns, scoring with 23 points a game. Luka's stats I just showed you: 18 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists a game his rookie year. Oubre averaged 14 points. Mikal Bridges also only averaged 7 points a game off the bench, but he's still progressing in his own right. As a team, the Phoenix Suns were awful this season, going 21-61. Not a good start for their Suns' career. However, them getting a very good draft pick next season. 2019 champions are the Golden State Warriors. In the simulation, they're going to beat the Bucks instead of losing to the Raptors in the NBA Finals. The Phoenix Suns end up with the first overall pick in the NBA draft. And with the first overall pick of the NBA draft, the Phoenix Suns are going to be drafting Zion Williamson. So now they have a big three here in Phoenix of Zion, Devin Booker, and Luka Doncic. What incredible big three for the Phoenix Suns. In the second round, the Phoenix Suns also draft Nicholas Claxton. What a great draft by the Phoenix Suns here. Next season, the Phoenix Suns will be rocking the lineup of Luka Doncic, Devin Booker, TJ Warren, Zion Williamson, and Nick Claxton as your starting lineup. Off the bench, they're going to have Josh Jackson, Mikal Bridges, DeAnthony Melton, and Tyler Johnson. Still not a best team going forward. However, a big three of Luka, Booker, and Zion is going to be huge in the future. This season, Jokic wins his first MVP, averaging 24 points, 12 rebounds, 9 assists a game. Zion wins Rookie of the Year for the Phoenix Suns, averaging 23 points and 8 rebounds a game. Wow, that was an incredible year for Zion in his rookie season. Montrezl Harrell, Sixth Man of the Year. Ben Simmons, Defensive Player of the Year. So Philadelphia 76ers, who took a huge jump, averaging 22 points, 9 rebounds, 9 assists a game. Ingram wins Most Improved Player. He's still a member of the Lakers because this is prior to the Anthony Davis trade. Luka Doncic makes All-NBA third team this season in his second year. Checking out the player stats, Zion averaged 23 points, Booker averaged 22 points and 7 assists this season, while Luka averaged 20 points, 8 rebounds, and 10 assists in his second season here as a member of the Phoenix Suns. Mikal Bridges averaged 8 himself, and Claxton had 8. TJ Warren also had 15 points a game this season. Now we are the 8th seed taking on the 7th seed Kings in the first round. The Kings, who ended up with DeAndre Ayton on their roster instead of Marvin Bagley. DeAndre Ayton this season averaged 16 points and 9 rebounds a game for the Sacramento Kings. In the play-in game, we end up losing. And are unable to make the playoffs this season. Hopefully next year is better for the Phoenix Suns. It's going to be a Pacers Jazz Finals. Pacers still have Oladipo, who did not get injured. Sabonis, Miles Turner, very good team. Jazz, Collison, Donovan Mitchell, Ingles, Crowder, Gobert. Favors the usual team that you were expecting from the Jazz many years ago. And the Utah Jazz ended up winning the NBA championship. With the 14th pick in the draft, the Suns ended up picking Isaiah Stewart. In the second round, they picked Najee Marshall. Here's the lineup they'll be rolling with for year 3 of Luka being on the Suns now. Luka at the 1, Booker 2, TJ Warren at the 3, Zion at the 4, Claxton at the 5, and off the bench they still have Mikal Bridges, Josh Jackson, DeAnthony Melton, and Isaiah Stewart. They're going to have to make a decision here on whether they want to keep Jackson or Bridges. I obviously prefer them to keep Bridges. However, the computer is controlling the simulation here and what moves the team makes, so we'll see what happens. Jokic wins another MVP this season. Melo Ball, Rookie of the Year. He got drafted by the New York Knicks. He also wins Sixth Man of the Year for them. Porzingis, Defensive Player of the Year with the Dallas Mavericks still. Garland wins Most Improved Player as a member of the Atlanta Hawks. Ben Simmons, All-NBA First Team, 23 points, 8 rebounds, and 11 assists a game. He's really blossomed in the simulation, which is unfortunate because in real life, he didn't. And just like that, we are now the 1-seeded Phoenix Suns with this roster. This is the year in real life that the Phoenix Suns end up making it to the NBA Finals before losing to the Milwaukee Bucks. I say this roster is a bit different though with Luka and Zion on the roster along with Nicholas Claxton. However, this is still a very good team, and let's see what happens. So we'll be taking on the Portland Trailblazers in the first round. This Blazers is different. It's still pretty similar, but a little different. They got Lillard, McCollum, Randall on the team in the simulation with Nurkic and Anthony Simons. Let's see what happens. And we're going to be moving on to the second round against the Utah Jazz. The Utah Jazz have Collison, Mitchell, Ingles, now have Kevin Love on the roster, Rudy Gobert, Saric, Ricky Rubio, Fournier. This is still a pretty good team. I saw Cameron Johnson over there at the end. We didn't end up with him in the simulation. This is a good team. I think we're better, but you never know. We'll see what happens. We're up 3-1 against them right now. We lose Game 5, and we're going to win Game 6, meaning we are now in the Western Conference Finals, just like in real life at this time. We'll be taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. They have Lonzo, Ingram, LeBron, Kuzma, Whiteside, Josh Hart. This is pretty much the team that the Lakers would have been having if they didn't trade away everyone. They also have Eubanks and Gafford off the bench. Rondo's on the team too. This is a very solid team in my opinion. But we will see what happens and see what 2K thinks. Game 1 we will lose. Game 2 we will win though. We're going to lose Game 3. We're now 2-2 through 4 games. Game 5 we're going to win. We're going to go to simulate. We're going to go Simcast here for Game 6. Very close matchup so far. And looks like it's going to be going right down to the wire for this. And we end up losing Game 6. It now means we're going to Game 7 versus the Lakers in the Western Conference Finals. Let's see what happens here. Hopefully this is a big win for the Phoenix Suns here, but you never know. It's a very close matchup. Again. And we're going to hop in here. 2 minutes, 43 seconds left on the clock. 105 to 101. And let's see what happens. Let's see if the Phoenix Suns can come out and beat the Lakers. Now, I have no control over this. This is completely the computer taking over. So let's see what happens. We're currently up by 4. 2.5 minutes left on the clock. At least all the stars are in. Usually in some games, I've seen where the 2K has the stars not in at all. Devin Booker takes a fadeaway. He's going to miss. Josh Hart coming up the court here. Still a very close game. This is win or go home. So it's really important for the Phoenix Suns here to come away, because otherwise your season's done. You got Luka is on Brandon Ingram. He did not get traded for Anthony Davis. LeBron with a wide open 3. Bang. The Lakers are now within 1 with 2 minutes and 9 seconds left on the clock. Not what you want. You can't be leaving LeBron James open at all. Booker's going to be bringing up the court here. See what he does. Let's see who's going to be the big-time shot maker. Are they going to give it to Luka most of the time? Booker? I mean, Zion's out on the court as well. I think it's going to be Booker. Booker takes an open shot, and he ends up missing here. Wow. Kuzma with the board. Booker's missed 2 open looks here, especially that one. That was a really open look. Let's see, can the defense come through here and save him? Booker's doing a great job on Ingram. Hart with the ball now. Got Whiteside on the Lakers. He's coming to set the screen. Pass back to Whiteside in the post. That was good defense from Zion, but unfortunately, Hassan Whiteside ends up taking the over. First lead for the Lakers tonight here. We got a minute and a half left on the clock. Let's see if Luka can propel the Suns to a Phoenix Suns victory here. You can pass it inside. Got Luka passes it inside for the assist. Now we're up by one. Still a minute and 20 seconds left to go. Plenty of time. You have no idea what's going to happen in this game. Get Ingram at the top of the key. He's pushing inside the white side. And he's off. Luka with the rebound. It's a huge miss here late in the game. Luka's pushing the tempo. He could have hit Booker on the corner. However, he's going to take it in for the easy layup himself. Luka Doncic now got 25 points here for the Phoenix Suns. We're up by 3, 1 minute left. Still plenty of time. Ingram comes inside, and he's going to miss. TJ Warren with the rebound pushing up the court. This could be a real make it or break it dagger here for the Phoenix Suns. They're going to give it to Zion. Got Kuzma on him. Out to Luka, back to Zion. Booker's going to get the ball. It looks like they're going to trust Booker here with the shot here. See if he can put away. And he's going to miss the layup. However, he's fouled by Hassan Whiteside here. That's a crucial foul from Whiteside. Now it means Devin Booker is going to be at the free throw line. Let's see. The first one he's going to make. Now a 4-point lead for the Phoenix Suns. The second one, he's going to make that to 5 points lead for the Phoenix Suns. Now we are here in the NBA Finals. We're going to be taking on the Toronto Raptors. The Toronto Raptors have Lowry, Van Fleet. They still have Kawhi Leonard in the simulation, so he did not leave. Siakam, Serge Ibaka, OG off the bench, along with Kelly Olynyk. This is a very solid team. Let's see what happens. Game 1, they're going to win. Game 2, we will take. Huge win for the Phoenix Suns. Game 3, however, they will win. Game 4, just like the last series, we're going to be going tied into Game 5. Game 6, Game 5, we end up winning. Now we have a 3-2 lead over the Toronto Raptors. The Raptors are home for Game 6, so hopefully the Phoenix Suns can win this one. However, it's always tough to win out on the road. And we end up losing in Game 6, meaning that in Game 7 here, we are going home. And let's see if we can win an NBA championship. Phoenix Suns, obviously, this is a huge difference. The Phoenix Suns made it to the finals in real life, but they end up losing. However, in this simulation, it's going to be pretty different. Look at the score right there. The Phoenix Suns are going to win the NBA Finals. And just like that, your Phoenix Suns are NBA champions in the year 2021. It's a huge difference in real life. Obviously, they lost to the Milwaukee Bucks, but here in the simulation on NBA 2K, with the draft of Luka Doncic and they end up getting Zion Williamson the next season, your Phoenix Suns are NBA champions. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to like and subscribe for future content. If you want me to do a full-on rebuild of the Phoenix Suns and continue the simulation, please be sure to let me know in the comments below. You never know how crazy one little thing in reality can change your entire future.